America! It's the DJ once again. Yes, yes, oh, hold the applause, hold the applause. Just another day here in paradise. Oh! Oh! And, yeah, hey, it's Sunday, folks. Time for the Hooters mug. Got gone here from the 126ers on the YouTube audio library. Like, share, subscribe. Help us get the word out, folks. Get the word out. God bless Donald Trump. All right, let's bring the music down. Bring the music down and get the show on the road. Get the show on the road. Got a good show for you today. You're not going to believe this video. We're going to show you some alt media from the DNC. It's gonna portray a different picture than the mass media. Everything was cool and copacetic in Chicago. There was some weird shit happening in Chicago, and there was a lot of weirdos. A lot of weirdos on our streets in Chicago. I see why a lot of people left the city for the week when these people showed up. A lot of blue hair, pink hair, orange hair. A lot of weirdos walking the streets. And a lot of weird crap happened. And we'll see if we can show you some of that. But let's, for you folks that don't live in Illinois, here's a great video about the Chicago public schools, which are, right now their budget is $500 million out of whack. They need to shore that up, but they don't want to. And this is a reason why. This is how bad Chicago education gets, folks. I can't express enough how bad. I mean, it's non-existent, the Chicago education system. There's a lot of horror stories out there. So let's listen to Dana Perino, and she teams up with somebody in Chicago to talk about how bad and how corrupt and with the stupidity of the politicians in Chicago. So let's listen to this.
Governor J.B. Pritzker putting Chicago on a pedestal.
J.B. Lizzo, I'd hate to be a pack of Oreos around J.B. Lizzo. Just saying.
As a showcase for Democratic policies. But when it comes to things like education, data shows those policies are getting a failing grade in the city's public schools, and they have for a long time. Garrett Tenney is live in Chicago with more. Hi, Garrett.
Yeah, Dana. You're not going to be what Garrett's got for us here. He's got lots of facts. Facts over feelings, folks, especially in the school system.
Good morning to you. Sadly, even describing it as a failing grade seems generous when last year only 1 out of every 4 Chicago public school students could read at grade level.
That's 25% for you folks that are a little math challenged. 25% can only read at grade level. It gets worse when you get to math.
And only 17% were proficient in math. The Chicago Teachers Union argues it's a funding problem and that more money would lead...
Yeah, the teachers want you to believe we need to spend more money, and then listen to this later on.
To better results, but since 2019, CPS's budget has grown by more than 57% to more than $9 billion, and there has been almost no significant change in those test scores. And a lot of families here are stuck without options to get their kids out of a failing school.
Students at an 8th grade proficiency, 21% of the students in Chicago can read at a 8th grade proficiency level, do math at that level. This is the plan. This is how it works. This is what happens in J.B. Pritzker's Progressive Illinois.
Now, Mayor Brandon Johnson and the Teachers Union want to spend billions more to invest in schools that arguably should be closed. One glaring example is Douglas Academy High School, which could hold more than 900 students, but last year had an enrollment of just 34, meaning there was 1 teacher for every 5 students compared to the rest of the district that averages 1 teacher for every 9.
Look at that, how much they're spending per student at Douglas Academy. They have a high school open for 34 students. Only 34 students in the whole frickin' high school. They have one teacher for every 5 students. They're spending almost $70,000 a year. Talk about waste, right? There you go.
18 students. And when it comes to funding, Douglas spent more than 3 times the district average with $68,000 per student. Despite all of that, last year, Douglas failed to produce a single student who could do either math or English at grade level. In fact, according to the Illinois Policy Institute, the last time Douglas had a single student proficient in math or reading was 7 years ago. Dana?
Garrett, how
Wow. Wow. There you go, folks. That is Chicago for you. Welcome to Chicago. Welcome to Chicago. Let's look at some more. Let's look at this. Here's a arrest outside a party venue, and yeah, this gets pretty physical, and they're taking down a soy boy, and they got to push the crowd back. So I noticed there's no female officers taking part in this. This is some heavy duty physical contact going on at the DNC or outside a party venue in the Loop somewhere. So here we go. Look at them take this guy down. This is WWE worthy, folks. This is WWE worthy. It gets better. Gets better. How would you like to be the owner of that car right there? There's worse ones here. Let's look at this one. Here's another one.